Sometimes success can be overwhelming, and LeAnn Rimes has certainly had a lot of that. Growing up in the spotlight can sometimes be a blessing. By your own account, you'd had a hard life.
I've had it, you know, all the bad things and all the hardships that I've gone through have made me really, really strong, and that's the good part of it. But yeah, I mean, I missed out on my childhood a lot. I mean, I missed out on normal things. But for me, that was the norm, you know, to sing. But you know, I always say I traded the Grammys and I traded, you know, the school and the prom for the Grammys, which was totally fine with me.
Yeah, we were talking about 500 appearances in 3.5 years, which is a kind of pressure that I didn't think about. But how many people are you responsible for in that sense?
At one time, I think there was about, you know, 68 to 75 people on tour with us. You know, and it's also when your mom and dad both give up their jobs to help you, there's also a sense of, you know, the whole family is depending on you at that time, and then everyone else's family, you know, my bass player's family and the production guy's family. I mean,
and you were aware of that?
I wasn't until about 16, after all of these shows, after I'd had to cancel like 5 shows at one time because I had a larynx infection, and I was given steroids at one time to, you know, to bring down the swelling so I could sing the next day. And, you know, it's things that people don't see like that take a toll on you. I was diagnosed with Epstein-Barr at one time. So I was really just kind of worn out. And by 16, I just sat down and realized, wow, all these people are depending on me. And if I don't go on stage tonight, I'm out money. You know, they're out money. They don't have, you know, and their families are suffering. And all my family was suffering too, you know. So it was definitely a tough thing, and a tough decision also to decide to stop and take a break.
How long was your break?
I had a good 2 years of just doing a few things here and there, but trying to be as normal as possible, just to go buy groceries and, you know, it's the little things, just to wash clothes, even though I don't do that very often now. Just like normal things. It was really nice.
There were highly publicized difficulties in your family, and even lawsuits. How did you find your way back to each other?
I think that's what I mean when my family was taking a toll. It was taking a toll on my family. You know, my mom and dad got a divorce when I was 14, and my dad remarried, and my mom remarried, which is love my mom's husband, and my dad is now divorced and has a great girlfriend. So and we're all very close now, and I think sometimes it takes these bumps that you just, you know, and in some of the fights, and you just have to get it out. And there was a lot of, I think, pent-up frustration and just things that were going on that we really didn't talk about. So then came the lawsuit, and then it was over, thank God, in like 2.5, 3 years. And it took a long time, and it was over the week before my husband and I got married. And I wanted my dad there. And that was, I think the main thing was I wanted my dad to be my dad, my mom to be my mom, and stay out of my business. And it wasn't trying to, you know, trying to fight for my independence. It was just I wanted my parents back. So it was very hard, but it was really, we've come to such a great place now that if that wouldn't have happened, we wouldn't probably have the relationship we do now. I've got a great family. It's a lot easier to just be very honest about my life, and I'm in a really happy place.
I think that the odds that you would have been a 14-year-old superstar and would still be riding very high at the age of 22 are almost as high as the odds of a 14-year-old winning 2 Grammys.
Yeah.
So somehow you've pulled it off. You've made it to the other side, and as an adult have a career ahead of you. LeAnn recorded "How Do I Live." This was hard for me to believe. 6 years ago.
I know.
It was a monster hit, and it remains so. And she's going to perform it for us now.
How do I get through one night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh,
LeAnn's life. Next.
He put his number in and said, keep in touch if you ever need anything. So it was very sweet, but it was very good. So I did call.
And I didn't return it. That was the funny part.